What is an operating system? OS. An operating system is system software that manages computer hardware and software resources. It provides a platform for running applications, manages memory, processes files, and I/O devices. It acts as an intermediary between the user and the computer hardware. Without an OS, users can't interact with hardware directly. Real-life example, like a hotel manager who coordinates between customers and staff. You ask for a room, and the manager assigns it. What is a process? A process is a program in execution. It consists of code, data, stack, and heap memory. Each process has its own memory space and executes independently. The OS manages the process lifecycle: creation, execution, and termination. Multiple processes can run concurrently. Real-life example, opening YouTube and Spotify simultaneously. Each app runs in its own process. What is the difference between process and program? A program is a passive set of instructions stored on disk. A process is the active execution of those instructions. A single program can run multiple times, creating multiple processes. A process uses system resources, while a program just occupies disk space. Real-life example. Suppose a recipe book is a program and someone is cooking from it. That is a process. Multiple chefs can cook the same recipe indicates multiple processes. What is a thread? A thread is the smallest unit of CPU execution within a process. Threads in the same process share memory and resources, which makes communication easier and execution faster. Multi-threading helps in parallelism. Real-life example. In a food delivery app, one thread tracks location, another shows restaurant list, and another updates notifications, all part of the same app. What is the kernel? The kernel is the core component of an operating system that controls all critical operations. It handles memory, CPU scheduling, I/O devices, and system calls. It runs in a protected mode with high privileges and forms a bridge between hardware and software. Real-life example, it's like the engine of a car. You don't see it, but it powers everything from acceleration to gear shifts. What is a system call? A system call allows a user program to request a service from the OS. It provides an interface for user-level processes to interact with low-level OS functions like file handling, memory allocation, or device management. Real-life example, like a customer pressing a call bell in a hotel to request room service. The bell, system call, notifies the staff, OS, to take action. What is context switching? Context switching is the process of saving the state of one process or thread and loading the state of another. It occurs when the CPU switches from one task to another. Though necessary for multitasking, it adds overhead. Real-life example, like pausing a game, saving your progress, switching to another game, and later resuming the first one exactly where you left off. What is a deadlock? Deadlock occurs when a group of processes are stuck, each waiting for a resource that another process holds, and none can proceed. It's a major issue in concurrent systems. Real-life example, two cars stuck on a one-lane bridge from opposite sides, each waiting for the other to back up. Neither moves. What is paging in OS? Paging is a memory management scheme that eliminates external fragmentation by dividing memory into fixed-sized pages and frames. It uses a page table to translate logical addresses to physical ones. Real-life example, like reading a large book one page at a time. You keep only the needed pages on your table and fetch more as required. What is virtual memory? Virtual memory allows a system to compensate for physical memory shortages by temporarily transferring pages from RAM to disk. It enables large programs to run even with limited physical RAM. Real-life example, like extending your study desk by using a shelf. When the desk is full, you shift books to and from the shelf as needed. If this made OS easier, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Share it with your study buddy and comment what you want next. See you in the next one. Keep learning, keep growing.